everyone, Rachel from Desert Blossom Crafts here. Welcome back to part 2 of the kitchen and bath crochet along. Today we are going to be making the round crochet dishcloth. This is a really fun pattern, kind of a twist on your usual square dishcloth. You've got some really fun stitches in here that I'll be walking you through step by step. But again, this is a part of the kitchen and bath crochet along, which is happening from now until the beginning of July. We're making lots of really fun patterns, so if you'd like more information on that, it's never too late to join. You can see the link in the description. In addition, if you would like to print this pattern out ad-free, or if you would like a lot more fun kitchen and bath crochet patterns along with dishcloth labels and craft fair tips, I would invite you to check out the kitchen and bath ebook. This is a really fun download that I've put together, and I'll put some of the pictures of the other patterns here on the screen. Some of them are also included in the crochet along, but then there's also some really fun bonus patterns. And like I said, the bonuses like dishcloth labels, scrubby labels, things like that. So it's got a lot of really fun stuff in there, so I'll also have the link to that down in the description if you're interested. But with that in mind, let's get right into the tutorial for the round dishcloth. To make this dishcloth, you're just going to need a G or 4mm crochet hook and some worsted weight cotton yarn. I am using Lily Sugar and Cream, but there are a lot of other options you can use, like Peaches and Cream. Really, anything that's worsted weight will work just fine. So I'm going to start by making a slip knot on my hook. And let's start by making 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. Now we are going to make a half double crochet in this 3rd chain from our hook. So right here. And we're going to continue by making 9 more half double crochet in this same exact space. And if you'd like, you can work over the tail. So this right here, I would work over it, and this will allow us to cinch up the center so we don't have a hole there. So there's 2. Now I'm going to take this tail and work over it like this. And continue until you have a total of 10 half double crochet, and that beginning chain 2 does not count as a stitch. When you get closer to the end, just kind of scoot over the stitches to make room for your last ones. Here we have 3, 6, 9, and we'll do 1 last half double crochet, and then we will join to our first half double crochet with a slip stitch. So there's our first round. We have 7 more rounds to go. So next round we're going to chain 1. Again, this does not count as a stitch. We're going to single crochet in this next half double crochet right here, chain 3, and single crochet in the same stitch. So we've got a little V going on here, and then we're just going to single crochet in the next stitch, and we're going to repeat this across. So now we're going to do the V again. So single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, and then 1 single crochet in the next stitch. And just repeat that around. Let's do it one more time together. Single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, and 1 regular single crochet. So I'll meet you back when I get to the end of this round. So here at the end of my round, I should have 5 chain 3 spaces, and I am ready to just join with a slip stitch to my first single crochet right here. And then to start round 3, we are going to slip stitch in this next chain space. Now we're gonna be kind of doing some different shells and V-stitches on this next round. So to start, I'm just going to chain 3. This chain is going to count as a double crochet. Now we're going to double crochet in the chain space, chain 2, and make 2 more double crochet in the same chain space. So 1 and 2. So that is our shell stitch, and we're going to be using that quite a lot over the rest of the dishcloth. Now we're going to make a V-stitch. We're going to skip this single crochet and work into the middle single crochet, make a double crochet, chain 2, and double crochet. So the shells and V-stitches are very similar. The main difference is that the shells have 2 double crochet on either side of the chain, and the V-stitches only have 1 double crochet on either side. And this is going to be what we're going to repeat. Now we're going to make another shell, 2 double crochet, 2, and 2 more double crochet into the same exact space. Now skip this single crochet and work into the center one with a double crochet, chain 2, and double crochet in that same space. So just go ahead and repeat that around, shell, V-stitch, etc. So I've come to the end of this round. I'm just going to go ahead and give a slip stitch into this first beginning chain 3 space. And there we have it. So for the next round, we're going to be doing a lot of single crochets. I'm going to start with a chain 1, and I'm going to work into this first double crochet right here. So not the chain 3 that we just worked into, but the double crochet with just a simple single crochet. There we go. Now I'm going to single crochet into the chain, single crochet into the next double crochet. And if we look a little bit closer at this, you can see there are pairs of, not pairs, but 3 double crochets together, 3 double crochets, 3 double crochets. There's all these groups of 3 double crochets in between each chain. So whenever you get to one of these, the center one is where we're going to work an increase. So I'm going to do a single crochet and then another single crochet to make my increase. Okay, so now we're going to do a regular single crochet, regular single crochet, regular single crochet. So 3, now an increase. 1 and 2. Let's do that one more time. 1 regular, 2, and 3. This one by the chain can be a little tricky to get your hook into, so don't miss it. You don't want to skip it. Now we're in the center one and we make our increase. So this is what you're going to repeat for this round. Just 3 regulars, then an increase all the way back to the beginning. Coming close to the end here, I just have one more V-stitch to work across. I've just done an increase. So to finish up, we're going to do this again where we do 1, 2, 3 regular stitches. And then we have one more increase we do need to make, and we're going to make it into the slip stitch from the last round. So you can see here's our group of 3 double crochet, and the chain, the beginning chain is like our middle one. So we do need to work into that chain, but we slip stitched into it last round, so it's going to be easiest to work into that slip stitch. So just do 1, 2 single crochets, and there you have it. You can simply slip stitch into the first single crochet, and count your stitches. You should have 50 at this point. We are halfway done at this point, 4 rounds done. For round 5, we have something extremely easy. So for round 5, we're going to chain 1. This will not count as a stitch, and we're just going to half double crochet all the way around. So because we've built up a lot of increase type things in the shell round and this round, it's going to be fine to go ahead and do no increases in this round. And we're just going to do half double crochets. And then after this round, what we're actually going to start doing is kind of going back and repeating what we've already done in a way. We're going to do another little single crochet V round and then a shell round, and we'll end off with some single crochet. But right now, we're just doing half double crochet stitches. I'll show you close up. Insert, yarn over first, then insert, pull up, and pull through all 3 loops. And that's what the half double crochet look like. Since we're not doing any increases, you should have 50 half double crochets by the time you get to the end of this round. So I finished my half double crochet. When I got to the end, I just joined with a slip stitch. And now round 6 should also be pretty easy. We're just going to chain 1, single crochet in 4 stitches. There we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do that little V that we did a few rounds ago. Single crochet, chain 3, and single crochet. And that is going to be our repeat for the round. Single crochet 4, and make our little V. Single crochet, 1, 2, 3, single crochet into the same stitch. So let's do that one last time. Here's our next half double crochet we're working into. Single crochet, 2, 3, 4, and V. Single crochet, chain 3, and single crochet. So you should repeat this a total of 10 times. So after these 3, you should have 7 more repeats left. So when you get back to the end, you should end on one of these chain loops here. Should be work out as your last stitch, and then you can just slip stitch to the first single crochet. Alrighty, now we just have 2 rounds left. Now we are going to slip stitch into the next single crochet and chain 5. So this is going to count as a double crochet. These 3 are going to count as a double crochet. These 2 are going to count as the chain 2 of a V stitch. So I'm going to go ahead and double crochet in the next single crochet. So this is going to be like a V stitch, but slightly different because we're not working both double crochet into the same stitch. We're working one here and one here. So we're going to do a regular V stitch now into this, the chain, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. And then we're going to do this more spaced out V stitch in this next part. So when we're working this next part, you got to see that there are 6 single crochet here. 2 of the edge ones count as part of this loop. And then we're going to take off 2 more, and these 2 center ones are the ones we're going to work into. So we're going to go right into this 3rd single crochet with a double crochet. Then we're going to chain 2, and then we're going to go into the next one. Okay, and that is our repeat. Let's do it again. V-stitch into the chain, skip 2 single crochets, double crochet into the next, chain 2, double crochet into the next single crochet. So here's what it will start to look like, almost like a lattice type look. Let's do it just one more time. So we're skipping these last single crochets and working right into this chain loop with our V-stitch. Now skipping 2, double crocheting in the next, chaining 2, 1 more double crochet. So go ahead and repeat this around, and once we finish this, we just have 1 round left. Here we go. We are all the way around. I've done my last V-stitch into the chain space, and now to join, I'm going to go ahead and work in the 3rd chain of this beginning chain 3. Just insert and slip stitch. For our very last round, we're just going to work some single crochets. So chain 1, work 1 single crochet into the chain, and then we're going to do 2 single crochet into each of these double crochets. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and then just 1 into the chain space. So this is going to make sure it's nice and round all the way around. So again, you can see there's 2 double crochets and then a chain, 2 double crochets and then a chain. The double crochets we're always increasing into, and the chains we are not increasing into. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and just 1 into the chain. That's just going to create a nice single crochet border all the way around. So just keep doing increase, increase, regular, increase, increase, regular. Just so you can see, I've done a few more here. I'm just continuing that same pattern. When you get to the end, you're just going to do your 2 increases as normal and then join with a slip stitch into this beginning single crochet, and then you are all done. So thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. As I mentioned at the beginning, this pattern is a part of a crochet along and kitchen and bath ebook, and I would love for you to check out more information about those things. Like I said, it's never too late to join the crochet along, as it's very relaxed. You can join at any point, and if it's already over, you can still check out all the different patterns. So the links to all that, again, are down in the description. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.